What's going on, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and I am back with another YouTube video. And this week we got the, well, I guess you could say the sneaky good or just awful Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It just depends what year it is. We're 2-0. I believe they're 1-1. But let's get introduced into this game.
And Charles Davis. And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston leading his Buccaneers out of the tunnel. They're on their feet here in Tampa as the Bucs get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club.
I am back, and as you can see, Ronald Jones did not do much for them last week, so hopefully we can continue that, and he just continues to do bad. But as you can see, Jameis Winston has not thrown a touchdown pass yet, so let's hold him to not having that. But he has thrown for a good chunk of change and 1 pick, so hopefully we can give him more picks. That's what I do like to get. But as you can see, he gets at least 20 yards on that throw right there, 18 on the first throw of the game. On a couple plays after that, he hands off to Ronald Jones, and Ronald Jones gets his longest run in the past 2 weeks of 18 yards, and he's already halfway to the amount of yards he had last week. But on the next play, or a couple plays after, Jameis Winston just got jebaited by Reuben Foster for the pick, and Reuben Foster returns it out a little bit. This puts our offense into a great position to try to put some points on the board. On a 3rd and 5, Justin Herbert drops back to throw, and he finds Dante Pettis over the middle, and he's hurrying the troops back up to the line. Let's see what he calls. They get back to the line. Herbert says the cadence. It's a triple option, and he hands it to Kyle Juszczyk for the first, or not the first time, what am I saying, for 3 yards, but after that we really had nothing going, so he punted, and Jameis Winston and his offense are coming back out, firing, and Jameis Winston has just completely forgot about that pick, I guess. But that is the end of the first quarter, and no one is ahead. Usually someone's ahead in the first quarter of our games, but that's not the case right now, and I will check you guys out at the start of the second quarter. I am back, and Jameis Winston dropping back to throw real quick, and I was trying to stop that. I was trying to bait that too, but Ronald Jones wide open. I later keep trying to just stop that, just immediately stop that, so he doesn't even have a chance to throw that, because it's an easy first down throw for the quarterback. But Jameis Winston, his offense, back out onto the field, or back out on for the next play, and as you can see, I stopped that one route, but no one was guarding the curl, so that didn't really matter. And on the next play, Tampa to coverage, probably not the best in a 5-wide set scenario when they could just be running verticals, and that's what happened. So that was a touchdown, and we had nothing going, so we punted it right back to him. And this game has just not been going too hot for us, and Mike Evans created so much space on that play. Not sure where one of our other zones were, but that is besides the fact. And Jameis Winston is just cooking with grease. He's just driving down the field, doing whatever he wants on this defense. And he drops back to throw, and he somehow finds number 12. I'm not sure who that is, but they got nothing. They somehow, oh no, I believe we might have broken that up. And we first forced him to pump, and then we fire it deep to Trent Taylor, and he catches it and somehow stays on his feet, and he almost gets it into the end zone. What a play by Trent Taylor. And let's see what the flag is on the play. Hopefully not holding. And it is pass interference on the defense. We're definitely going to decline that. We're at the 1-yard line. What can we get here? And that is a QB sneak for Justin Herbert, and that is going to give us 7 points, or hopefully 7 if we don't miss this extra point. I do not believe we do miss the extra point, but that is a great way to end the half and get some momentum. And we are down, as you can see, or 10-7, I should say, not 14, 10-7, and that puts us in a great position. We played terrible that half, and we get the ball to start out. So what can we do with it? Justin Herbert drove back to throw, and I don't know what I was thinking there. I was looking at circle, but I pressed X, so I don't know what I'm thinking. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are trying to capitalize off of that turnover, and Ronald Jones has 13 rushes for 64 yards, almost doubling his total from last week. And after that play, we stopped them and forced them to kick another field goal, so they are only up 6 points, and then our offense couldn't get anything going again. So we punted once again, and Winston drops back to throw, and somehow Reuben Foster doesn't pick that off, but Jonathan Abram gets the pick, and that is, I believe, his first pick of his career. So congrats to the young man, our rookie. He's been very solid for us, and you'll hear his name a lot more in the upcoming episodes. He's been doing great so far this year, and I am very pleased with that second-round selection. He could become one of the steals of the draft if people aren't too careful. And after converting that interception, we turned it into 6 points, and that gives us a 1-point lead, 14-3. And Mike Evans just gets open like all the time, I guess, in this game. But Winston back out onto the field, and he's going deep. Who is he going for? And I believe he was going for Deshaun Jackson, and Steven Nelson goes up, skies for it, and just grabs it out of the air for the pick. Let's just see if our offense can just end the game here. 4-minute drill. And we throw a pick. Quan Alexander with the second pick of the game. Justin Herbert not doing so hot. That's 3 picks on the day, I believe. And then Reuben Foster here misses the tackle. That is one rare missed tackle by Reuben Foster. And that results in a Ronald Jones touchdown. And that puts us down by 5 if they get this 2-point conversion, which they do. We are down by a touchdown. Can we get our offense going? Our offense has been very inconsistent today. But as you can see, we've driven down the field a little bit. And Herbert on a 2nd and 10, audible line at the line, hands it off to Kyle Juszczyk, and he gets us 12, maybe more, 14, 15 yards for the first down. 1st and goal here at the 5. Can we punch it in? And Kyle Juszczyk gets it again, and he powers through. That is a touchdown. Now all we need is the extra point, which we do get. 21-21 here in Tampa Bay. Winston dropping back to throw, and somehow Mike Evans makes that catch. I am not sure how, but 3rd and 12 here. We have no more timeouts, and I'm just saying let them score, give ourselves a chance to try to tie the game up, and not let them end it with a field goal. So we got a 2nd and 10 here, 15 seconds left. What can we get going? Herbert dropping back to throw. He's rolling, or not rolling, he's stepping up, and he just tries to fire it into Greg Kittle, and that is a pick for Quandre Diggs. And that is the game. Very inconsistent, very sad to see how our offense was playing. Our offense was not playing very well. And hopefully we can just bounce back and play much better next week. We did not. That was just not our team. Herbert had 3 picks and a touchdown. Mckinnon only 75 yards. I expect a little more out of him, but that's still good. 75 yards isn't terrible, obviously. But Reuben Foster had another great game. 13 tackles, a pick. He's been doing great this year, just like last year. In a few episodes, you'll see just how good he actually is. But Jonathan Abram did get his, I believe that was his first pick. Don't quote me on that. But that's the end of week 3. Obviously, we are 2-1, not too bad of a record. And next week we take on the Chicago Bears. So hopefully we can get a win out in Soldier Field. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Roby Gaming. Have a great day, everyone, and I'm out. Peace.